Hi, good morning. This is Tori Flood with Zenify, and I am here to show you a very short demo of our product embedding Twilio directly into Salesforce. So we start here in Salesforce. This can be configured in any way that your teams like to see their Salesforce dashboard. And I'm going to go ahead and set myself as any agent would to available. Now, what you're going to see here when an incoming call that's connected to a customer record calls in, the agent is able to simply accept the call. And for a few seconds, we're going to have a little bit of echo. But what you're going to see here, is that it is directly transcribing all of the conversation. These will go directly into Salesforce and be able to encapsulate the notes of any conversation that you have with your customer directly here. Now, while you're still in the call, you're able to just click through to any relevant open opportunities or for a sales opportunity, or if you're using it for Service Cloud and you've got service cases, those would be listed here. Lots of different options for two-factor authentication and verification available with the solution based on what your particular needs are. So fairly simple demo. But what is really, really compelling is the business case here. So let me just blow this up a little bit bigger for you to see. So based on a simple business use case of 500 agents and about 46 million minutes of use per year, this is all inbound related. Obviously, if there's some outbound too, the cost would shift. But you see here the Zenify Accelerator with Twilio embedded into Salesforce has about a total estimated cost of $890,000 per year. So that's about $500,000 in licensing costs, plus your telephony costs with Twilio, plus your Service Cloud voice here at about $300,000 per year. However, on the way that this is done a lot of times right now with Salesforce is the CTI with Amazon Connect. In that case, you have a much higher per seat license cost where your telephony is included in that. However, it's very restricted and in tiers. So you don't actually get to pay for just the telephony that you need the minute that you go over and above a certain level. So for example, this cost here is actually half the minutes that you would need in this particular use case. Your cost is going to go even higher. So you're talking at about a 40% reduction in cost over using this Zenify Accelerator with a natural or a native embed into Salesforce with Twilio. On top of the obvious cost savings, there is, that desired single pane of glass experience in Salesforce. So almost no or very little training for your agents on how to deploy this solution and work with it on a daily basis. It also gives you complete control of the call routing with complex routing logic and intelligent workflows that Twilio is really well known for. As well as having the API-driven flexibility to be able to add features and use cases as you need them. And then on top of that, it has much more AI-aware routing and opportunities there with real-time transcription. So thank you very much for listening today. You can reach me at Torie, Torie.flood @zenify.com, and appreciate you listening.